For an insider's perspective of what's been happening, I'm joined by Harun Armagan. He is a member of the ruling AKP, the Justice and Development Party. He is an international youth delegate with President Erdogan's political party, and he joins us live from Istanbul. So thank you for joining us. You've been in contact with the leadership of the party. What are the messages that you're hearing?
Well, first of all, let me start by saying that it is very shocking to see that the army coup attempt by a small group within the army just did this, because I was actually coming from the bridge. I saw a few soldiers, but I never thought that would be army coup. I just thought maybe there is an alarm, extra alarm for terrorism, or there's an intelligence for a terrorist attack, so there is extra support from army. Then I came back home and I was watching the news and I understood that it is an army coup, and I couldn't believe it. This is actually a small group within the army. It's not the whole army. It's a small group that the first intelligence says that it is related to a terrorist group led by Fethullah Gülen, who lives right now in the United States. And this small group was actually prosecuted before by infiltrating the judiciary and police. And there was so much prosecution actually happened to clean that judiciary and police. And right now these people are almost playing their final game, but it started very badly. It was actually very bad because we were hearing all these army coups when they are happening on other countries. But when you witness, it's absolutely shocking. But thankfully, people showed very good reaction. People just went out. They just didn't want to hear. They didn't want to hear what television says. They didn't want to hear what army coup attempters are saying. They just showed their support to democracy. And I think it is a very good, important day and historical day for Turkish democracy, that people grasp their democracy stronger.
Okay, now what is the top priority for the party right now moving forward?
The top priority, of course, is this is an illegal act, and party officials actually do not call this an army coup. They call this a terrorist act, and this is completely no different than a terrorist act. The helicopters, the jet fighters, and some soldiers are attacking, shooting innocent people on the street and government buildings. This is not acceptable, and people show the reaction of this. People stand against the terrorist act that actually targets Turkish democracy. And of course, the best reaction, the quickest reaction to that would be grasping the democracy stronger. These people will be prosecuted as soon as possible, and they will bring into justice as soon as possible.
You've referenced, of course, the democracy. John Kerry has referenced democracy, as have Canadian leaders. But the government of Erdogan has been criticized for attacking the media, attacking judges, and perhaps acting in some cases not in the most democratic of ways. Do you think that Erdogan and the party will change or moderate their tone, or could they get more extreme in clamping down on anyone who opposes them?
I think it's very important to understand the situation and the sensitivity of the situation when we are talking about the army coup, and then when we talk about, but this was the reason, but this was like this. This is not anything that actually showing like army coup, an illegal act, like alternative to democracy. So when there is an army coup, there is no but sentences. We cannot say but. We cannot give any excuse. We first of all condemn and stay against this army coup completely strongly. And after that, of course, any political movement can be criticized. President Erdogan can be criticized. AK party can be criticized. And people of Turkey, of course, in fair elections, in every 4 years, they show their preference. And just last year, there was an election, and the AK party, the current ruling party, got half of the votes by landslide, win the election. And of course, what we should do is we should respect the people's choice. And of course, we can deliver our criticism, our opinions. There is no issue on that. But when we say this right after this army coup trial, that almost will look like that we are seeing this as an alternative. So we have to show strong support that there is no way. If there will be change, it will be democratically. It will be through elections, not armed guys, not the army coup.
Haroon, I want to thank you so much for bringing your perspective to this. That was Haroon Marmagan. He is a youth delegate with the ruling political party in Turkey, the AKP.